All right, you guys just need to come on in here because literally these are like some of the most beautiful shadows I have ever seen in my entire life. Like, seriously, come on. Just come on in. Hey guys, this is Ashley. Welcome on back to my channel. So today, let me tell you, it's a party. Wow, it's a party. We're having a swatch party. But before I get started, if you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're oldie but goodie, welcome on back. My name is Ashley. I have a doctorate in pharmacy, and that's how you get Dr. Ash and her makeup. And let me tell you, eyeshadow is my jam, okay? And that's what we are here playing in today. But please just call me Ash or Ashley. So, like I said, it's a party. We are having a swatch party. Yes, and like I just said, eyeshadow is my jam. So today, I have this beautiful palette. This palette is by Adept Cosmetics. If you're wondering, it's actually really pretty. Got it on Amazon. I will try to link it down below in the description box for you if you're interested in it. But it comes in two different sides. And let me tell you, what I'm about to show you in here, honey, y'all not ready. Y'all not ready. It is from the Glam shop. Now, the Glam shop is located in Poland. And here are the matte shadows that I picked up. And they're really beautiful. But let me tell you, what you're really going to be interested in, if you love sparkly, if you like glittery, if you like see you from the sun shimmers like I do, you are going to lose your mind over these babies right here. Do you see this? Literally, do you see this? Only one shadow on the bottom is a pressed glitter, and we are going to swatch these babies right here. Like so I said, it's a swatch party. So a little bit about the Glam shop. So I did just talk about the Glam shop in a previous video where I featured the Z-Lone palette right here, and this is beautiful pre-made palette by the Glam shop that is one of my favorite colors, green. So I did 3 looks, 1 palette with this, and it should be up already, so you can go ahead and check this video out to see how some of the shadows perform. But I want to swatch these additional single shadows that I picked up today, and let me tell you, these shadows are gorgeous. I'm wearing these shadows on my eyes today, a little bit of their mattes plus some Viseart mattes because I didn't have the whole range of the rainbow when it came to their shades. But I have, let's see, it's this shadow on right now. This is the shadow that I have on. It is called Bella, and I have it on my eyes right now. It is gorgeous. So before we get started swatching, let me just kind of tell you some background information on the brand. The Glam shop, I'm going to put it down here. It's called the Glam shop Poland. They have an Instagram. I found out about this brand through, I want to say her name is Julia Marquez. She posts so many fun inspiration palettes, like using her single shadows. And she mentioned that she had gotten some of these shadows from her friend Marta's Makeup. And I'll put her Instagram down below also, from the Glam shop. And I was just looking, I was like, oh my God, these are beautiful. And then she had the green palette in the picture. So of course, like I ran over to the website and I'm looking and I'm trying to figure it out. Now it can be a little tricky to navigate, but actually once you know how to work the website, it's not very tricky at all. So like I just said, this company is from Poland, but you can flip the website to be in from the country Australia. And then, you know, once you get it in Australia from that country, it's in English. So after that, it was very easy to navigate. So the only thing that was a little bit different was just maybe the pricing, because the price is reflected in euros, but you convert it to whatever your currency is, maybe on a currency converter, then you don't have any problems. Now the shadows are pretty much affordable. They some of my shadows were on sale, so they range between $2 and some between $5 to $6. I think the most expensive shadow was $7, but The website, I'm just going to kind of probably do like a screen record right here of the website, but it was really easy to navigate. And what I do like about the website is that once you kind of pull up a color series of some shadows, they show all different color series, and then they have the shadows kind of like swatched within the color series, so you can see the differentiations between them, between like the swatches, the shifts, like the color combos, and see which ones you want out of that color family. So I really appreciated that. So it made it really easy to shop, and it also kind of brought my attention to other shades, or shades that I probably did not want, or I preferred this particular shade over the other shade. Now the shipping with this, I actually decided, I made 2 orders, so I got most of my single shadows that came in this one particular order, and I went through Polish Post Ladder. When I ordered my first shadows, which was the end of January, I was unable to have UPS as an option. And one of the shadows that I really wanted, which was Zorro, was out of stock. But then I decided, I had this palette in my cart. I decided that I wanted the palette again. And so I went ahead and I added that palette and added a couple other shades that I realized that I wanted from watching some other people's swatch videos of these shadows. And I was able to use UPS as an option, and that option got to me within 2 weeks. And then the other option just actually arrived 2 days ago, and it came through regular mail. So once it came from Polish Post Ladder, it went to New York through customs, and it was a pretty big holdup in customs. So the estimated date and time of my arrival of my package was supposed to be February 23rd, and I actually did just get it really like the 1st or 2nd of March, because you know February has those 28 days. But other than that, I found ordering very easy. The customer service was great. I did reach out, because in your profile, when you basically just order your shadows, it has your order ID and everything like that, and an estimated date of arrival. But I wanted to track my package, but it didn't have the tracking number in there. So I was like, hey, can I have the tracking number? For the Polish Post Ladder, it's not in there, but of course with UPS, I'm registered with UPS. I got it kind of immediately, and they went ahead and sent it to me, and they were very responsive. So I like that. I was confused about why I couldn't track my package for a while in the USPS system. You know, that's the United States Parcel Service. Ooh, okay. Like the what service? The United States Parcel Service. But the lady, when I went to the main post office, she was like, oh, that means it's at customs. And it actually kind of moved through the system a lot quicker. So needless to say, that is my experience shopping on the website. I found it was really great. Now, most of these shadows, everything but one shadow, which is down here, is not a pressed glitter. So I repeat, only this one shade right here, which is the green shade, is actually a pressed glitter. Everything else is actually a standard shadow, and the 4 shades that you see at the top are actually holographic shadows. So you'll see those cool flips and the cool things they can do once I get ready ahead and swatch them. So before we get started with the swatches, I did want to point out that the Glam shop has several different formulations when it comes to their eyeshadows. So they have the pressed powder shadows, which consist of matte, metallic, and pearls, and ultra pearls, which are the really sparkly shades. And then they also have Turbo Plus, which is the pressed glitter, but they really make it known on their website. And then they have the pressed pigments, which are the turbo pigments. So a lot of these that will swatch will be turbo pigments. They also have multi-chrome pigments. They have the hollow pearls, which is the first section we'll be swatching. And they also have something that's new that's called marble eyeshadows. I don't have any of the marble eyeshadows. Those actually just released this week as I'm filming it. Actually, they released 2 days ago. So those are new, and I do actually see a few that I like of those. So I do want to pick them up. So let's go ahead and get going. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to quickly swatch the mattes, and then we're going to go ahead and swatch these beautiful shimmer shades. And because the names are in Polish, and I think they do have some abbreviations, I'm just going to put down at the bottom like of every name of the shadow, because I don't want to butcher the names. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm so excited to present this brand to you. I mean, I've just been living. I did a look yesterday. I did this look today. I'm here for it, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started. so here are all of the 11 mattes. I know I got an odd number that I purchased from the Glam shop. And let's see, this one is my favorite. Like, I just love this color so much. I also like some of the musty colors, but I would admit, like, this color and this color looks pretty much the same on my skin complexion. So, but I do really appreciate these particular tones. And I have used a couple of these purples and they work really nice. So they swatch a little bit lighter, but you can build them up very, very nicely. So those are the matte shades. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started with the shimmer side. So we're going to start with the top row right here, which are the Holo shades. So they're holographic, y'all. Like, y'all. I don't know if y'all ready. Look, and these, it just keeps going and going and going. It's so beautiful. And I tell you, gorgeous. Like, oh my god, have you seen anything that looks like that? Okay, so I changed up the position so you guys can see the shadows a little bit better. So now we're gonna go in with the second row right here. Now this is one of my favorite shades, and this is the shade that I'm wearing right now. And I don't think the lights do this shade any justice because this one has like a yellow gold flip to it. And I think it's coming off more pink. It's a pink to yellow gold. I'm going to turn the lights down so you can see a little bit better. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started with the third row. This shade, now this shade is gorgeous, just gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. Oh my gosh, this shade I love as well. Like, do you see that red? shift. Like, oh my gosh. Absolutely stunning. It's like a red, brown, red, copper, green shift. Like, whew. This one is not a pressed glitter, but it's not characterized as a pressed glitter, but it has a little bit more actual glitter particles in it, but it's stunning as well. So I have to double check. I don't think it was a pressed glitter, but if it is, let me tell you, I'm not mad at it at all. Okay, this is the third row. Like, oh my gosh. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with the fourth row right here. And this little baby shadow was like a freebie shadow that they gave me. Shadow is so pretty and so unique. I mean, do you see that? It's like a pink, green, lavender, but maybe a little gold in there. It's so gorgeous. This is what made me check the brand out. This shadow right here, I was like, oh my gosh. This shadow is absolutely stunning. Like, do you see that red, purple, that flip? Oh, focus. Okay, that flip is to die for. The camera really just doesn't even do it justice. And then this one is more of a topper shade, and this is the fourth row. Oh my gosh. It's so stunning. All right, and time for the last row. I think I'm gonna swatch the pressed glitter last. Those are the last of the shades. So guys, these are all the swatches of the sparkly shades, and then you saw the matte shades as well. I am just living. I feel like these shadows are so unique to my collection, and I have just really been loving it. Like I just mentioned before, I do have on this shade right here. I can't exactly remember the name at the moment, but I did show it earlier, and I have no problem working with these shadows. Now, I did use a glitter glue because, as you can see, there's a lot of base to these shadows, but because of the shifts and things of that nature, and sometimes they're just so sparkly that your finger works a little bit best with some of these shadows. You can go in with a brush to kind of define your shadows after using your finger, but that finger is going to give you a lot of payoff, and so will using a glitter glue. So I'm not opposed to using a glitter glue with these shadows, because I feel like with these shadows, it just really brings out like all of the flip, all of the base in the shadow, and then it helps the glitter just adhere. And I just feel like it is so worth it, and it makes the shadows just pop even more, and they are really, really gorgeous, as you can see. So I hope you like the swatches. I hope you enjoy watching this little swatch party. I am just, let me tell you, I'm living right now. Like, these are just so gorgeous. They're so unique to my collection. I think I already said that, but I'm so happy I picked these up. I really, really am. I really have been enjoying myself with these. And I just can't say enough how beautiful that I think these shadows are. So I think you should check out the Glam shop. I don't find it like too expensive. I feel like these are actually really good, probably shades that can maybe like even rival Cliona just a tiny bit. Only because Cliona is more multi-chrome and dual-chrome. These are more like high shimmer. They do, some shades do have a flip, but they're not quite the same. It's not quite apples and oranges, but yet it's still not apples and apples, if you know what I mean. But I just feel like the price point is pretty good on these. Like I think none of them cost no more than $7 per shade, which is pretty affordable when we're talking about single shadows. So check out the Glam shop if you are interested in ultra sparkly shadows like me. I think you will not be disappointed. Leave me a comment down below in the box. Let me know, have you tried these before? Have you thought about it? Is this your first time? Let me know what you think of the shadows. Give this video a big thumbs up. Hit the notification bell so you know when I come out with another video, which will be very, very, very soon. And you know I would love to have you here in my little makeup family, so hit the subscribe button. And with that being said, you already know what time it is. It's time for the Cheddays. Cheddays. Hey, 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 Cheddays. 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 All right, guys. Bye.